Okay.
So we gotta look up.
We
all
got
of these.
conspiracy theories here.
5G, my balls have been
Shut
twisting.
the fuck up. All right. 24.
So we got 4 of each.
Generate what we got. Area 51.
That's a good one.
I'd say
They
that's
absolutely get up to some shit though.
It's definitely
I
leaning
would-
towards our feasible.
I'd say
I'm
feasible.
putting Area 51 in probably
say-
bullshit, personally.
I'd say like
I'd say feasible.
I don't believe Area 51 is like anything. I love the conspiracy, but there ain't shit
Honestly, I'd
there.
say probably no. It's probably bullshit. Like
I'm between green and yellow here. I can go either way.
I'd say I'll do yellow because I know they definitely did some shit.
so we have essentially two 50-50s and feasible. I think it's 50-50, so that's majority.
Testing and shit, but the conspiracy
I would
around
still
aliens
believe
is
it.
completely bullshit.
9/11.
This is
Absolutely,
the
that is a
truth.
conspiracy.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
conspiracy.
This is the truth.
You know how
Crackhead
much
thoughts,
money
bro.
was missing from the federal government the day after 9/11, Brandon?
Oh my
I mean,
god, yeah.
Rich
I love the
businessmen
accounting
1.3
department gets
trillion.
it.
randomly
1.3
outside of the
trillion.
building.
Yeah,
You
the
know
guy,
why
who,
a
the guy
fucking-
who owned the towers got the fucking 500 billion insurance settlement.
You know why a plastic ID of the supposed pilot was surviving through a fucking burning building?
So what
Yeah,
are we
they had to
thinking?
make sure they threw the right guy.
Absolutely fucking true.
True.
Yeah, this is top. This is top of the board here. No one's gonna argue with this one.
All right.
And if you do, you're in on it.
I was about to argue, and then I heard the Duke say that.
All right.
and-
5G.
5G. Yeah, this
5G
is
is
actually.
Wait, what is the
towards the
rumor
truth.
around this? Or the
No, this is
conspiracy?
Causes
full
cancer.
Cause of
bullshit.
cancer.
Yeah, like
Oh,
causes
it
This is
does?
cancer.
full fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's crackhead thoughts.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's
is
what I'm
absolutely
thinking. I think
bullshit.
that's
No, it's like-
crackhead
it's probably
thoughts.
true.
Completely bullshit.
Probably
If you
true.
studied
It's the
a ounce
Chinese-
of an
It's trying
electrostatics
to
and
affect
waves
our
class.
balls.
One person at a
And
time.
make sure we
Holy
don't have
shit.
this good
What
kid.
is Sam
I've been
saying?
reading.
Alright, if you've done an electromagnetics and waves class, you know that it's just a fucking wave that's transmitting
Yep.
data.
Yep.
It cannot harm you.
If you're actually smart, you know it's the Chinese trying to stop us from
Alright,
repopulating
fucker.
America.
Fucker, if this did anything to us, we'd already be dead from the Earth's magnetic wave by now.
Bioweapons.
Bioweapons, it absolutely have
What is that? What is
bioweapons.
the yeah?
Bro,
I don't-
that is the
They
truth.
they
have
made
bioweapons.
Corona, bro. This next
Yeah, they
question.
got-
They made Corona.
This is the truth.
I say it's true.
I mean, COVID-19 is like a
Well, what-
exhibited
Bro,
example.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
like
that is like the example, and it was
Yeah.
proven true. Why do we gotta constrain ourselves to 4 a
It makes it
column?
more interesting.
It is more
Yeah, it
interesting.
makes it harder.
Because
Did
if
you not
just
see
put
the war
everything in-
crime one? Did you not see the war crime one?
Yeah.
reptilians.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what?
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
But no, I'm
This
No,
not-
guy
not
says the
saying
biggest
anything
hear
on
me
this one.
out, bro.
I'm not saying anything. You seem to be the most opinionated here.
It really only
No.
affects the
I'll
5G
sit this one
folk.
out.
I have no clue what this means.
The
Like,
reptiles
it's Mark
get affected by
Zuckerberg as a
5G
lizard
more than
man.
the average human.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
All right.
I don't
Crackhead
know what
thoughts.
this
Yeah.
means.
There's
It's-
humans that are so morally corrupt that they're basically reptilians, but I don't think there's a fucking actual reptile posing
Yeah,
as a
like
human
it's like
anywhere.
people that believe
Yeah.
that like the Queen of England was secretly a lizard person before she
Oh, you
died.
mean Mark
That's the
Zuckerberg?
whole-
Yeah, Mark
Yeah,
Zuckerberg.
or Mark Zuckerberg.
Mr. Zuck. I think the list is decent so far.
Johnny Amazon.
Generate. We got 12. JFK assassination.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
100%.
I'd say I know that's just true.
Wait,
Leaning.
what
I've
is
done
the
so much.
conspiracy with
Leaning.
this one again?
Leaning.
Thing that the U.S. government says is true is that there was one bullet fired at JFK and went through like 3 different people
Wh-
and then went into JFK and
magic
killed them, which
bullet
is like
theory.
such complete bullshit.
Hell of
There
a
was
theory.
definitely 2. I believe the 2-shooter theory.
I
where
mean,
the
the
CIA
JFK
also
files
had
have
a
been
shooter.
declassified.
All right.
There's like so
Yeah,
many
not
pages.
no, they haven't been declassified. That is
Well,
I can't
well,
say
the
how
ones that
much
they
I
said.
I can't say 100%, but I would lean towards.
I would
two,
put it in
especially
orange.
Yeah, I'd say
going
leaning
after the
towards.
CIA.
I know it is complete bullshit about the magic bullet
Either-
theory. Like that literally.
Piece
could
of
not
Yeah, I
happen.
think
or leaning
Pieces of it are
towards
so far fetched, but like some pieces like line up.
I'd say
Right,
it's
that
true,
leaning
but I
towards
can't say
true.
for certain, so I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
orange. By default,
Oh,
orange.
Okay, all right.
Like 9/11, there's a lot more evidence towards it being a conspiracy. Just because like a lot of the shit
Oh,
hasn't
12
been
again.
declassified on JFK.
Mandela
fuck?
effect.
Oh,
Can we
this
look
is
up the
100%
Mandela effect.
true.
Wait,
That's
that
true.
is.
I'd say
Wait, that's.
That
the-
is the truth.
This is
No.
true,
I
but
don't
it's
know
not.
what the
It shouldn't
Mandela
really be a
effect is.
What is that
conspiracy.
again?
Yeah, I
it's
don't.
not a
I
conspiracy.
think it kind of plays off there being alternate universes because the whole idea is
I'd
that
say-
you
yeah, I'd
know,
say
you
it's
like are
probably
set this is
bullshit.
real and it's
Man,
wrong.
Probably, yeah, because the conspiracy is like the Bernstein Bears are real. It's not the Bernstein Bears. We just went into a different fucking
Yeah.
timeline.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is the
it's
effect
spelling.
where we remember shit differently
Yeah.
than it was.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like-
gosh!
like
wait, they
also-
made a whole Black Mirror episode in the new season about
US,
that almost.
They
Wait,
go,
it's
it's
a
the
real
Monopoly Man a
thing.
monocle.
Well, I
like,
don't
thing.
doubt it's a real thing. I'm just.
It's
I'm
a
just
real
saying.
thing, but the conspiracy
Well, it's
behind it
it's
is literally we
behind
got
the- yeah.
transferred to a new universe, so it's like
Yeah.
It's the
probably
weird.
Oh,
It's the weird.
shit.
Really, just.
I'd put it in probably bullshit because it's too cool to be
Yeah.
crackhead thoughts. It's pretty
Yeah.
chill. It's actually a cool thing.
I would agree
Yeah,
with probably
it's
bullshit.
The
Because you get tripped
Mandela-
up. You
The
get tripped up by
Mandela
this
effect
shit.
is an insanely cool thing.
Our class had 9. We'll see.
11. Hitler's
Uh,
death.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Wait,
absolutely
I'm pretty sure this was like recently disproven that he did
Feasible.
not die
What?
for sure in Germany. Like he 100%
He had
died
so
in
many
Argentina.
tunnels.
Wait,
Yeah,
how did they
this
prove
is-
it?
not dying from it.
Well, they know for they the bones that were in his bunker were not his. First and foremost, they were not his.
Yeah.
And with all the ties that he got out to Argentina,
remains were never found.
154
And if
fucking
somebody's
percent he could have
remains
got to
were never
Argentina.
found,
If you go to like Argentina, you can kind of like see it's like looks really European because of how it evolved. Because so many Europeans fled over there,
no, so many Nazis went
and a
over
lot of
there
people,
after
or
World
yeah,
War
that's what I mean. And a lot of people speak
That's
German
what I
there.
mean.
I mean,
I'd say
I
leaning
wouldn't
towards
say it's
true.
completely
'Cause
the
I-
truth because it's
yeah, I
possible
would-
he just died somewhere
I'd
else
say
in
leaning,
Europe.
'cause
He
I'd
I'd
definitely
say
didn't die in the
honestly it
bunker.
might be
body.
feasible.
Yeah, he definitely didn't die in the bunker, I'd say. But doesn't
Yeah.
mean like his
It
death is a
crazy,
conspiracy.
they
Like,
never
no
found
one
his
knows
body.
where or how he died, legit.
Yeah, I'd say feasible or orange. I can't wait till we
What
roll.
the
We should
hell
make a
is
video on
cryptids
each of
are
these.
going on. Oh my god! I just thought I can't wait till we roll cryptids and we roll.
What is
cryptids.
What the hell is
True.
cryptids?
Cryptids
truth.
is like
The truth. So like,
Tell me what it
it's
is
like the
first.
Goat Man, the Moth Man.
yeah, it's like the Loch Ness
Oh.
monster and
Like,
shit.
oh,
Like, things
Loch
like
Ness
that.
Monster,
Things like
shit
that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's true.
So
all those
Bigfoot?
things that they don't have
Yeah,
a
Bigfoot's
single
one of them.
good picture of. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those
Bigfoot.
things.
Yeah, every single one of those bitches.
I'd say it's probably bullshit.
The
I'd say
Wendigo.
probably bullshit. Because it's
the
not crackhead.
Wendigo.
When to go.
Wendigo.
I'm thinking of the
Yeah.
guy's
The
YouTube
Wendigo
channel.
is the
He does this shit.
YouTuber.
He's a great YouTuber. I love his shit.
The one little life raft I'll give to the argument that it's true is that humans have evolved a sense to like be afraid of things that look human but aren't. So there
Yeah.
was like some
Yeah.
reason
What
that we
what
have
is it?
that
The
fear.
what is the thing called where like it's the little graph that shows you that you're close to human but it's not?
Of
All
things that
cryptids are
people
based
maybe
on
saw.
stories.
The Uncanny Valley. That's it.
Oh, Uncanny Valley, scary shit.
Dude, it's
I would not look
terrifying.
at that.
Uncanny
I would not
Valley.
look at that.
The Uncanny
Google
Valley
it.
is
Look
something.
at it.
A phenomenon where something that is designed to look
Go
near
to
human
images. I'm not a
actually.
pussy.
This is actually not a
Yeah,
bad
that's-
example.
That's fucking weird.
I get this. Yeah.
Momo,
so
bro,
That
what
was
the hell?
big. Momo.
Momo was big.
I just looked at the Terminator.
Oh,
That
this. Yeah, sort of like that.
So it's like you can get so close
Yeah,
to
here it
looking
is.
human where you don't look human.
The Uncanny Valley where it's like it's just the realism's up there but you don't it's just not real. Like you don't accept it as a human or
Well,
whatever.
fuck this, Char. I'm just gonna start accepting everything.
Probably. bullshit.
Probably BS. They're probably
Yeah.
BS.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's-
BS.
yeah, it's too cool for crackhead.
Moon landing.
Oh wow.
Not fake.
I'd say feasible. No, it's
No.
definitely.
What?
not.
Okay, wait a second.
I
I've
believe
heard
it.
a lot more
What?
people think it's not as true as like I was like fully like
don't-
why the fuck would it be a lie? And then I actually talked to people and they think that it
Yeah.
actually
Do you know
might
how
be fake.
hard it would be to fake that?
Alright, we did have a
You know
reason.
how hard it would
prove
be
shit
to land a
Russia.
fucking rocket on the moon in the 1950s?
It's a lot easier than faking it
No,
and getting away with
not
it.
at all. Not at all.
Yes,
Well,
it
we did
is.
it in
Easier to-
69.
Are you shitting me?
They
How
got
are you
away
gonna?
with killing-
That's keeping
Look,
a
look,
secret.
they got away with 9/11. They got away with the JFK
That is
assassination,
Get
but
away
you
with-
don't think they can get away with the moon landing. But you don't think they can get away with recording a fake moon landing and making it look
No.
good as fuck. I think they
No,
can
you
easily do
couldn't.
that.
Have you seen the
Then
fucking
why did the
production
U.S.
quality?
hire so
The
many people
production
out
quality
of
back then
Hollywood
was dog
during the
fuck.
1950s?
The best video is Neil deGrasse Tyson
not matter.
saying like it would cost way more money to fake it.
Of course,
Then
Neil
it-
deGrasse Tyson says that.
No, yeah, one of,
Takes me right.
one of the ways he said it is like, you know, they're like, yeah, all right, Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know how easy it'd be to get this faked? It would just be shoot on location.
Shoot
Shoot it on
yeah.
location.
It's so funny.
The only
Go
reason we
there,
wanted to
do
get there is to
something.
beat the Russians.
It
There was
got more
no other.
expensive.
There was no
Exactly.
other-
That's why it was faked. The only reason we wanted to get there
Why would you
is to beat
fake
the
it?
Russians.
Go. Just go.
Because that gives us the edge against the Russians. We got there first. We like I don't understand.
They
how you
could have
guys don't
fucking
see this
faked it.
fake.
No one was faking it. Why? There's no point faking it.
Bro, it was not
like we did want to prove to the
It was
Russians that
definitely
we were
faked.
better in the space race because
Exactly.
they did beat us
Yeah.
with a probe to.
Literally.
Dude,
They
you
beat us-
realize
Yeah,
if
they
we
beat us
faked
with
it,
that, but we were the
Russians
first
would've
person to
known.
put a human up there and
I
bring
can't
him down.
wait in 10 years when this shit comes out as fake. I'm pulling this video back up and I'm shitting on
Pull
all
it
of
up.
you.
Hold up, dude. The
I will.
Russians would have
10
known
years,
if we
give me
faked
10
it. You know how many
years.
spies they
No,
had
how would they
internally?
have known?
What do you mean
would they have
how?
known?
Do you know how
Mr.
hard it is to
Crown,
keep a
Mark.
secret like that? That is damn near
They
impossible.
kept the secret about 9/11. You don't
You
think they
don't
could
know
keep the
if it
secret
was a
about the moon
secret or
landing?
not.
I'd say crackhead.
50-50.
I got crackhead.
50-50.
Caleb, what do you got?
I mean, I have no evidence to put it a higher than
You cannot
crackhead.
tell me we landed a shuttle on the moon
Put
in
in
the
BS,
1950s.
bro.
What?
I
Caleb.
think it's
Anything-
bullshit. I think we did.
Nah, put in probably then most of you.
I can settle for probably bullshit.
Ellie, All right, 13. We got alien
Fast,
cover up.
Caleb's on the train with me, bro. I
Roswell
can
47.
Yeah, no, it's the weather balloon. I was right. Yeah, so it's like some people came across what they thought was a spacecraft with a dead alien. Like they said they saw a dead alien, and then the U.S. government just said it was a weather balloon crash.
You know what I
And
hate
then-
about all the UFO shit is like
Didn't
only in
post
the
anything
United
to the
States. They
public.
only land in the United States. The United
That is
States
not
government
true.
covered it up. Like you don't
I
hear about
guarantee
this
if you
shit
went to,
anywhere
like,
else.
Anywhere, yeah, but you don't hear about anybody else's news anywhere else. Like, I don't fucking. Hear
Well,
about
world
Brazilian
news
in
like that,
America.
you would hear.
Yeah, if it was
Yeah, you-
fucking real.
You would think, yeah, if it was real, but like,
If it was
There's no
real, yeah.
proof
So
any
none of
of
this
it's
shit's
real.
real.
All right,
Not
so what
concerned
do
about
we
it.
think here?
50
I could not. I could not do. I wouldn't go as high as 50, but fuck it. 50-50.
An
interesting one.
9.
Get some respect.
Harp
Harp
MK
Elf.
Ultra.
The fuck
we
is
need to
that?
look this one up.
High frequency active
Oh.
oral research program.
Oh, the conspiracy that the government controls the weather.
Oh, that's
That is
what
what
it.
this is.
Oh,
That is
Oh,
crackhead.
You pussy!
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
Crackhead.
Yo,
You
the U.S.
lost your
controls the
damn
weather.
fucking mind.
Why would
Controls
they
everybody.
be bombarding our own state, Florida, with hurricanes?
Just saying, we are
Yeah.
filling up.
Because all these conspiracies are that.
All right,
There's
Yeah,
no
well,
argument for those
just
to be
wait,
off
so
the
just-
ground.
Just
I would put it down there.
Philadelphia experiment. I actually don't know what that is. Navy supposedly conducted
Teleported,
an
eh?
experiment to make a ship invisible to radar and possibly teleport.
And possibly teleport it.
The story centers this had vanished into thin air, reappeared hundreds of miles away, returned with crew members fused into the ship's hull, mentally disturbed or dead.
The
Who's
50s,
eyewitness
or
testimonying that?
in 1943.
Yeah.
I don't believe this at all.
I
Shit.
agree with maybe the invisible to radar. Maybe they figured
Yeah.
that out. But
I
not
gotta
the
take a picture.
teleporting? You've lost your fucking mind.
probably bullshit.
Probably bullshit,
I
Caleb.
I think there
Okay,
could
but they
have been
fucking wanted to teleport it. I think that's fully bullshit.
probably green, at
I
least,
thought it probably.
at the least. Well, actually, I don't think I can go higher than that.
Cancer cure.
They've
Lean
definitely had
true.
a cancer.
True.
Oh, that's
for
leaning
cancer for
towards
years.
true.
Yeah, I'd say leaning.
Absolutely, they've had
leaning
that
towards
shit.
I would say leaning towards true as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's completely solidified, but I feel like
Has a
It could
congressman
be.
ever
There
died?
could be a
Yeah, I'd
breach.
say it's the same as the JFK assassination in my mind, where there's no evidence
has a
necessarily
congressman-
for it, but like.
Take this with a grain of salt, but I heard
Aren't
this
the
and
US
it
president
made me
ever
think
got
about it. I remember watching this TikTok and it said how if you're rich enough, you can
source
go
of
to like
information.
a fucking certain doctor, bro, and they will test your cancer type with a bunch of different cures they have. Like they'll extract it and then test it and see which one works the best. I don't
It's
think
all about the money.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to be rich enough to get that shit. That's why I think this. Obviously,
out
it was a
there.
fucking TikTok.
I
whatever,
don't think
fuck
it's
you.
I don't think it could be red though, because there is possibly there is some whack shit going on with
That
the
is
cancer.
true.
which
There's
I don't
no-
know about it.
obviously
I don't think I can put it in
there's-
red,
Yeah.
but I do strongly believe that it's
No,
always
that's what I'm
about the money.
saying.
Yeah.
Always
There's
about the
gotta-
money.
There's something out there.
That's also why they there's a good chance they might never officially come out with a cure because they're not going to get money.
Think about it this way: one of the leading ways to kill people all of a sudden is gone. Now you have an overpopulation issue
Yeah,
again.
population.
MK
I love
Ultra.
MK Ultra.
Yeah,
MK Ultra
that's
is so
true.
fucking
This
good.
is
That's
It's
going
genuinely
top.
true.
That's going to the
It's
top.
when,
What
it's
is
when the
that?
CIA kidnapped a bunch of black people and made them do like Molly and LSD and shit, and then just
Kinda
released
true.
them back into the
Yeah.
public.
It happened to Ted Kaczynski, the
Yeah, having a
Unabomber.
Ted Kaczynski too.
Why
It
did
was
they do
it
that?
was
It's
not
kinda
totally
weird.
black
This
people,
is the
black
truth.
people.
Why did they do
Yeah,
that?
it is just true. Because they wanted to. It's the CIA.
They wanted it.
brand.
They
can
were
do
working on
whatever
like
the fuck they
mind
want.
control.
Wait, so everyone
The
agrees
CIA
this is the
can
truth?
do whatever they want. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is like declassified, Brandon. This
yeah,
is
it's
this
like
is not
shit.
mind altering
this is the truth.
substances to like get
They
shit.
they literally
out of
just
people.
hooked up innocent people. They
Yeah.
took them, put them in fucking like asylums, put them on drugs, and then released them back into the population and expected everything to be fine.
Deep state. What is that?
All right, what is the deep
Ooh.
state?
Yeah, that's what
Hidden
it's
network
called.
of unelected government officials, intelligence agencies,
Oh, so
military
it means the
leaders,
world,
and
like a
elites
single world
who
government.
supposedly
Single world government.
Oh, are
I'd
we
say this
talking
one's
about like
50-50.
the like I remember seeing a thing that was
Single-
like BlackRock
single
and
world
shit.
government.
How like that
Yeah,
company
yes,
like controls the
Deep state
world.
absolutely exists.
50-50
I think
or
it's-
feasible.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
those.
honestly.
I
Bro,
think it'd be.
how could it not exist by now?
I think it'd be so
that's
simultaneously hard to achieve and
I'd say
unbelievably
feasible.
easy at the same time.
Yeah,
It's
so
you know,
easy.
it's funny. I kind of understand what you're saying by that. Like,
I think feasible's a good fit for
all
it.
right, that's majority.
Yeah.
Because at some point it's really far fetched, but also feasible.
Yeah.
Like, I could see that completely being
All right, we
a
got-
thing.
Climate change.
Oh,
Lean
what the
towards
fuck?
true.
Yeah, it's,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
What
it's true.
the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, I am mostly sure it's true.
What are you talking? Like, what's
Like,
the
The
alright,
conspiracy
idea of the
behind
climate
it?
changing like is a known fact. Like, what the? How could that be a
Wait,
conspiracy?
does that actually mean
the
like climate
the conspiracy
changing?
the conspiracy is, are people affecting climate change, or is the
Oh.
world just going through a natural warming and cooling cycle?
It's both.
That's
It's
the
both.
conspiracy.
I feel
It is
like we're just
scientifically
speeding it
proven to
up.
be
Okay, that's why
both.
it's leaning towards true.
I feel like we're just
definitely
speeding
it
it
up. It's orange. Everybody's saying
Oh my
orange.
I say
I'll
orange.
be honest.
I'm realizing a problem between chemtrails and flat Earth, but we only have one crackhead slot left.
Well, I don't know what that is. So we'll get to
Chemtrails
that.
are real. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, ancient
Chemtrails.
aliens. So like building the pyramids for us and shit.
All right, y'all heard of the
I like this one.
What is that?
Yeah, it's like the
Look
snake
up the
people, right?
Anunnaki. Humans, for whatever reason, have always had
How do you
a
spell?
historical
Dragon.
desire for gold.
It's a dragon.
And so the Anunnaki claim
Okay.
is that basically humans with our brains could have never evolved from apes to be this smart.
I don't.
so,
I don't
the-
believe that fully.
So the Anunnaki came in and genetically modified apes to be their workers to gather gold for them.
Okay, I don't know about
Because
It's actually like I don't even care if
Therefore-
that's bullshit. That's such an interesting like take. Like I would listen to that shit.
I just
all
really
day.
like this one. I've
Yeah.
not done my own research into it, but I heard a Joe Rogan guest talk about it for a whole episode.
Yeah.
There
I
is
think it's. I think at some
stone,
point
the
you
Rosetta
can't
Stone.
say it's crackhead because there's like you can't disprove it to a degree. It's
Yeah,
so.
That's why I say
Gotta
it's
be
50-50.
Ah,
Just like you can't disprove it, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
honestly,
say it's
just-
feasible,
I don't think it's
'cause
true.
no,
I would say
I
there's more
would
of a
not.
chance
That
it's
feasible.
it's not legit.
A group
You
of
kidding?
deities in Mesopotamian mythology, particularly in Sumerian and
Mhm.
Akkadian, Assyrian, and
Shaping humanity's
they're
destiny.
often powerful
Yeah.
gods, children of Nu, the sky god, and okay.
All right, forget all the gods bullshit. There are aliens that came here and genetically modified us from apes so we could be slaves to get gold for them. Because gold cools down their atmosphere on the planet that they live in. Because it's too hot for them
That is-
to
What the
inhabit.
fuck? What?
There's that.
That's
All right,
so
all right, all right,
fun.
all right. There's a side. So when you throw like gold flakes, this is actually being done like today. When you throw gold flakes into an atmosphere, it reflects sunlight outwards and
Yeah.
thus cools down your atmosphere. So they want our gold,
Mhm.
basically, and they genetically modified us to be slaves to get
I mean,
gold for them.
shit.
Are we saying 50-50?
50-50, yeah, that's a good. I think it's a good
I'll
spot.
go with 50-50.
All right.
I'm not fully sure on it either, but I just really like it.
That's an
Yeah, no,
interesting
it's-
theory, though. All right, chemtrails.
Oh,
What
all right.
is that exactly?
This is that's
All right, Sam.
So-
what are chemtrails?
basically.
I have
I
no
think
fucking-
let
One
the
at a
Duke
time.
explain
One at
this
a
one.
time.
Basically, from what I know, is when just imagine a plane in the sky. You know the trails that are behind it.
Yeah.
Those are chemicals that the government put in there to regulate shit, so it
Like,
just comes
yeah,
down.
to like make the
It's the
frogs
fucking
gay.
up on us.
Make the
Brother.
frogs gay.
You've got to be shitting
The
me.
frogs are freaking gay.
Oh my god.
To limit our testosterone. It's basically the same thing as a 5G, like slightly more crack.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if it
there's
was
no
maybe
other
real-
excuse for going crackhead.
Oh
but the
my
problem is
God.
flat
A
Earth.
flat Earth.
Flat Earth could be 50.
Oh shit! Wait, we
Brandon,
just
there's
maxed out
only 4
probably
per.
bullshit.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I would say between flat Earth chemtrails could theoretically happen more. Like there's
Yeah.
no way flat Earth could exist.
Okay, so we saying
50-50
50-50 for chemtrails since it's
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah,
We have
happened.
to.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'd say it
how are
definitely happens
chemtrails even
sometimes.
up in the air, bro? I mean, okay, actually no, because like
We
they
can't
could
put
have grown some chemicals on us at some
Yeah,
point, but
you
every
could,
fucking
yeah, you could
commercial
do
No,
it.
airliner is not
chemtrails
just
are real.
throwing
That's
molten
happened
on us.
before. But like
Yeah.
it's not yet. It's not like constantly.
Well, we're also
being
running out of
sprayed.
spots.
It's like a crop duster loop.
Funnily
New World
stupid one.
Order.
New World Order.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Does
Ever hear a
that-
Jewish
what
is
person
that,
talk
just
about how
like-
they're gonna inherit the world?
It's the same thing. It's
It's
the
the
same
what?
thing as the deep state. Honestly, it's like the same idea as the deep state.
It is.
It's too feasible, Brandon. They're like
I would
the
put it
exact same.
feasible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's feasible.
Blue beam.
We
I
gotta
don't
look
even
this
know.
one up.
What is blue beam?
I'm not sure.
Project Blue Beams is a conspiracy that claims NASA and global elites will stage a fake alien invasion or second coming of...
Oh, it's the exact same thing as the New World Order. Do you see that? It literally says that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We
This
should
spread
watch,
all
like,
major religions, trigger
episode of
mass
Alex
panic.
Jones's show.
So-
That's like saying that. So they're saying they could stage that to an effect.
They already
where-
did. They already do that in the Middle East. Like they have this like
Wait,
massive
so we're
blue
saying
ball
feasible?
that glows and says like.
It's like a world-
"Surrender to
yeah.
us" in
It's like a
Arabic.
worldwide scale of what Kim Jong Un currently does to his people.
Alright. Next one.
That's-
Letter.
get that-
Well,
get that-
let's put
get
that
right there.
shithole down there.
Who wants to talk first? No, hang on. We're not done. Go
Oh,
back,
oh,
please.
you want...
Everyone share their thoughts. I need to know.
Oh, it's up for debate now, is it?
Yeah,
all
so
for
if
debates.
we're
This
We
is
wanna
the
go-
truth.
yeah,
Oh my
if we
fucking God, man.
wanna cite the Bible here.
All right, we're done here.
Yeah,
We're done.
I don't think there was much discussion.
Geologists
Simulated
that
reality.
thought
We got
the
Matrix
Earth was
shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this shit is real. All right. I've been
Cook.
waiting on this one. Let me find you a
Cook.
demonstration. You guys can talk about it for a minute, but I want to send Brandon something for
Uh-oh.
us all to watch.
Well,
Which
I would
one's
not.
more?
Be, I would so not be surprised because you can never know if we're in like we're
Bro,
actually
AI
living in
might-
like,
Like,
the
it's just
reality.
like the
one
same
might be
thing.
too
Like you
true, though.
can't prove we're not in a simulation, but you can't prove that we are. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but
I think it's the
All right,
AI
Brandon.
one is just true.
Yeah, I'm thinking-
That's the issue.
Whenever
It's-
you're
AI
ready, Brandon, I
apocalypse?
sent you a video.
The double slit experiment defies our understanding.
Oh, I
It
know
involves a
about this
laser shooting
experiment.
beams of
Chemistry
light
shit.
particles called photons at a
This is
screen
physics
with
stuff.
two parallel slits. If
You
we
don't
mark
understand
all the
chemistry.
spots where the photons hit
Or
the
no,
second
physics.
wall, we should expect to see two strips to correspond with the two slits. But that's not what we see. Instead, we see an alternating pattern of light and dark bands.
Physicists were so stumped that they decided to observe which slit the particle went through.
And that's when things get really weird. When scientists used a measuring device to observe the slit that each photon passed through, the interference pattern disappeared, and the photons started behaving like particles. Instead of the spectrum of light and dark bands, we see two bright bands, indicating that the photons chose one slit or the other. It appears that light decides to behave as a wave when it's not being watched, and acts like a particle when it is being measured. The mere act of observing which slit it went through
Type of shit we can do
changed the
when Terry not
behavior of the
followed.
photons, almost as if they were
I
aware
create
they were
layer.
being watched.
But basically, that's why I believe we're in a simulation. We
wow,
literally
basically
that is
load in-
actually
Yeah.
that is
No,
crazy.
Caleb showed me this before. Like I also definitely believe.
talked
it.
about
we
this in
load
physics.
in the
I
fucking
genuinely
light
talked about
rays
this
by
like 2
looking at
weeks
them.
ago.
I'm saying this is the truth. That's my vote.
I would say leaning towards the truth just because AI apocalypse
Yeah,
is like
I
legit.
feel like yeah.
All right.
Yeah, apocalypse.
But I think simulated reality being leaning towards true. I don't think it could be any lower than that because it's like
Dude,
there's so much uncertainty around it.
And how could
Like,
we
that
ever
makes
prove
me
that it
question
wasn't
my
simulated?
You can't. you
Like
can't.
with using tools that are just inside the simulation, how could we ever look outside of it? I hope you guys are all quantum physicists now.
I would damn near do my own research to get us another
I hope
fucking
you guys
one of
are
these
ready
with
to go
brand
into
new
your
things.
next political debate with these new things
Alright.
you've learned.
All right.
What's true, what's
Well,
not
we're
true.
definitely gonna have some more of these tier lists coming soon. For now,
What do you guys think
have a
about
good
the
night.